What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up out there? Anyway, my videos pretty much about my life, and I always talk about the good things. I do have bad things happen to me, but I usually don't want to say those things because they're just the obvious stuff, But something did happen the other day that was really interesting, and it kind of got me ticked off. But then at the same time, I have to understand, I still have to understand what's going on to what happened. But anyway, what happened was my okay, I'll start from the beginning. About 10 years ago, and Wakayama is a group of foreign people. It's a whole bunch of us from Australia. Mostly everyone came from New Zealand and, the country of the long white cloud. And some Americans, Africans, and stuff like that. And we used to always go out and clubbing and stuff. And there was this group of, but this one special group, they go to this club called Berg, and was gonna hang out and stuff. But I was in like part of the in group, because I didn't work in Wakayama. I didn't really work with them, but I knew them. And we all hung out and stuff at different times and stuff, But it was this one girl named Sarah, and her and one of her best friends, they were like really, I want to say wild, but wild not in a bad way, but like they really party hard and stuff. And everybody party hard because, working in a foreign country and going through all the crazy stuff, and during the weekend you just want to just get rid of all that stress and stuff. So I'd go to the club and, I'll see him and say hi, but I wouldn't necessarily chat with him about different things, I'd just be sitting there listening and just being there, and I never really considered any of them in the crowd as a real good friend or anything, or, a best friend or anything, but I guess it's just, when you're in a foreign country, you just develop these strings and stuff, whether you want to or not. And the value of that attachment usually is based on this circumstance. And it was weird, because I wouldn't have never imagined what I'm going to tell you would have happened. But, like I said, I never really hung out with too many people. But when I do hang out with people, because I don't know, I'm really calm and I listen a lot, and my friends don't have anything to do, or they want to just chat or whatever, because I'm always usually available, not like I'm a counselor or anything, but like I was available to go out and club, because I think at that time my job, I wasn't teaching, actually. I probably was just selling jewelry and stuff. So, and then I was always going out to different countries and stuff, But I don't know. I guess I must have lost the words for it. But anyway, what happened was I thought that they had a lot of them went back, to America, whatever. And Sarah, I've seen her a couple of times. And usually when I see people, one thing that's good, I'm happy, about is people usually, for some reason, entrust me with a lot of information. And sometimes it's personal and stuff, but because I listen and I'll forget, until they remind me again. So, it's like I'm like a safe box. I don't too much go around and tell people, blah, 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 this and blah, blah, other people's business and stuff. But then out here, the foreign, like I said, it's just a foreign group, so everybody probably knows everything about everyone anyway, so it really didn't matter. And I had saw her like a couple of months ago, her and a friend in a Subway sandwich place. And I didn't notice her, and she came in, she's like, hey, I walked in, she was like, Ralph? I was like, yeah. She's like, wow, how you doing? We hugged, and I was like, huh, who is this? And I remember the face and everything. I was like, oh, okay, what was your name again? She's like, my name's Sarah. And I'm like, oh, wow. But I was really stunned, because it was like I really thought she went back, and there's no reason why I thought that, maybe she moved or something, because I hadn't seen her. And so we traded numbers. And then a couple of weeks later, she called me and said she needed if I can help her, you know, teach this one class with her. I was like, okay, cool. You know, and it was real easy. 45 minutes, $40, and I didn't really do nothing. It was. I mean, compared to what I do, man, it was a real breeze, you know. And we were talking and stuff, and we were driving to the place, and I was telling about my son coming to Japan and his friend. And she's like, well, if your house isn't big enough, you know, they can come and stay at my place. You know, I got 2 homes, and one I'm not even using, you know, so they can stay there. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. And my house is kind of big, too. But I was like, okay, fine. You know, I can see, but, you know, they can stay at my place, no problem. So anyway, she's like, well, you know, if you change your mind, it's always available. I was like, okay, fine. So then my wife, I kind of find out that she didn't tell her parents that my son was coming. And, well, she told them it was coming, but because she lied to her parents. And because her parents are really strict, and me and them, we don't get along at all. And they want me to sign these papers saying I'm not going to take their money and all that stuff. And at first I was really upset about it, you know. But then again, you know, hey, you know, I can't blame them, you know what I'm saying? Because why should they trust me, even though I'm married? Because a lot of people get married, and then when they get divorced and things go sour, things can change. But the paper I signed, which is a piece of paper with my signature, don't mean anything. But I'm going to go and, but because of what happened last night, I'm definitely going to go up there and tell them to please sign all this stuff and get this stuff legalized. But anyway, what happened was their daughter called the house. My daughter answered the phone and gave it to my son from America. He started talking, and the parents got really upset because they were there. My kids was there, and so they basically, they got on me telling to get out the house and this and that, you know, and I was like, all right, whatever, you know, so... You know, and I didn't care because I know they talking all that crap to me. But actually what it was, you know, I guess, usually when they argue, I mean, they be going off. But yesterday was kind of calm, and they gave me a little bit chance to talk, and they were trying to talk to me and everything, you know. And I kind of thought something was wrong. So I told them, you know, my son is just... whatever, just come out to visit. And they say, well, you know, because out here in Japan, which is really messed up, when people divorce and they get married again, the new family, whoever the kid is, if the kids stay with the mom, then when the father marries the new wife and have kids, it appears that there's no communication between the kid and the father and the kids, you know, and stuff like that. And that's what it appears to be like. But, you know, that's no different than, you know, the mother and father, you know, getting divorced, and the father don't, you know, the mom lies to the kid about the father because, you know, she don't like the father and stuff and all that stuff. And so, and then another thing what happened was because their youngest daughter, husband, when they divorced, he took his daughter, who I think was like 3 years old or something like that, to visit him in Oak, where he lived at. And his girlfriend, I guess she must have been pregnant, or they were going to get married, was there. And she told that 3-year-old kid, don't ever come back to the house, you know, which I thought was cold. I don't know if he knew about it or not, you know, but had that been me, I would have just discontinued my relationship with that woman, you know. But I guess he got his reasons why he stayed with her and stuff, you know. I don't even know if he even know. So basically they felt sorry for her, so they were thinking like my son is going to have that kind of problems and all of that stuff. And then they were talking about, well, if your kids in America have financial problems, they can always come in because they got connections with the kid. And for my son here in Japan, they can come and try to take money from him and all that stuff. I'm like, they don't. I said they're not gonna do it. Well, I don't know, but I said I don't think that's possible because there's no legal laws and stuff like that. But you know, I never know. But so anyway.